Alright, well, here is the sluice box with the Grizzly installed. As you can see, I've got bars down in there. Just to give you a reference, they kind of wobble a little bit back and forth. I can fit a knuckle, second knuckle down into there. About half to 5/8 of an inch clearance on that. And the cool thing is, these are removable. And what I'm wanting to do is put this between them. I've already got all these holes drilled. And I'm thinking that if I need to classify to a smaller size, that is the way to go. So the larger rods will keep the heavy rocks from bending these smaller rods, which are just a little bit lower than them. And I think that'll work out just fine. Just to show you what we've got here, we've got some real V matting, miner's moss, and you can see these a little bit better from this angle. There is, I think these are 3/4 tall, these guys, and the ones back there are inch. These might be half, I don't remember. But from what I was reading on this type of sluice, which will work really good up here in the streams and the heavy gravels, you want to start with a larger riffle and then go to a smaller one, which is contrary to what most people think. You start with a smaller one and go bigger because you want it to slope off, and that's just not true. You want to increase your laminar flow over your smaller riffles, because if anything gets past the first riffles anyway, it's going to be much smaller gold, and you want to give it a smaller place to lock in behind. So I am going to pull all of these, bend these new rods, and reinstall them, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, all the little rods in, and this is what it looks like. That'll work out really nice. If something's heavy enough to push this out of the way and fall through, then great, but if it's just lightweight, it'll probably slide along the distance of these. That'll just help. And then I've got this little lip down here I want the rocks to pile up against, so that it slows down the flow. I make sure I get all those rocks washed. So they just hang out the backside right here. And if I find that that's too much of a lip, I can I've got it cut right here, so you can see I can bend it down over the back side of this and let more of the rocks fall through. And that's how you turn a sluice box into a high banker. Now, I was on the forum today, treasurenet.com, and I spotted something that I thought was awesome. Guy's using these for his mobile sluice box as adjustable legs, so I'm going to do exactly that. I use the same thing. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to set them up, but I went down and picked up 4 of them. I think I paid $10 for those, and then another $10 for this guy, which will be the frame. Roll around on, adjustable legs, sluice box, big old pump. Heck yeah, we're going to be getting some gold this year. Right on, figured out all the township stuff today. That was really exciting to learn from another guy on the forum. Showed me how to use Google Earth to show you which townships are what, and it just overlays a map right on there. Forums are a great thing. So there it is. Hope you guys like. If you hit the like, subscribe, comment, anything you guys would like. let me know if you've got any ideas too. Just to kind of add on to that last video, so you can get an idea of how I think I'm going to set this thing up. If I put an angle on the back side here of the box, it'll come out and then down, and then I can hook it right over the lip of this and then throw a loose bolt in it so that it pivots. This is obviously going to be the high end. I'll put these legs on the back just in case I need to level it this direction, that direction, but they'll be higher up and attached probably on the inside of here, right on in there. And I might actually raise that up even higher. If I could fit the pump in there, that would be pretty awesome. And then take it out, set it down, slip a pin in, do the same thing, pin it to the pump, and then have that end probably just bolt it right through, and then that end will be adjustable. Right now I think that end down there is at 6 inches off the ground, and this end right here, this is 48 inches from down there. Man down! 48 inches from this end down to there, and the difference is 15 inches here and 6 inches there. So that's a lot of slope, and I need to be able to adjust that. But I think that is the basic idea, and that box is real heavy. That's thicker than your usual. This is 1/8 inch, not the usual 11 gauge, which is what this is. Much thinner. So I think you could probably take the pump sitting on it too if I need to. Just rack the pump up against here. And this way, these bars like to slide out that direction. And if it's tipped up, they'll just stay in there instead of wanting to fall out. I think that's basically the way I'm going to run it. I don't know. We'll see it in a couple of weeks, see how it is.